build a huge team in network marketing. So in this video today, I'm going to take you through network marketing. I want to go through a presentation form and show you how you can actually build a huge team. Now I'm going to do this in a presentation, but I'm not going to be on the screen. So if you do want to teach this to your team, to your downline already, and help them, feel free to download the video, cut this intro out if you wish to, whatever you want to do with it. And I've also got the presentation somewhere around this video as well. So if you just want the presentation yourself and you want to use this presentation, feel free to go ahead and do that. Now what we're going to go through is building an actual network for your network marketing, and how you can go from pretty much having one person in your network to a huge network, and how that huge network will actually come to you. So that's what we're going to talk about today, is getting them networks to come to you instead of you so much going out and finding them. And it's not that hard to do. It is actually really simple. This is a brand new tactic online. No one is using this tactic except for me at the moment, and it is outperforming anything else I have done. So if you are network marketing and if you are struggling in it, please stay around till the end, because I can guarantee you will not regret what you're about to see. So with that said, let's get into it. Network marketing, a bigger team with less effort. So in this video, this presentation today, we are going to go through a Webtalk tactic that is a key to unlock huge networks for your business. And with this tactic, you are going to be able to do it in a fraction of a time than what you are used to. So the first slide here, I'm going to take you through, and that's just so you can get a visual of what is actually going on in this presentation. So unlocking hidden networks. So as you all know, if you've come into network marketing, most people, they'll come in with so much excitement. They've just went to some sort of presentation and they've got all of this excitement. Something clicked to them. They see this opportunity. It's great, okay? And they come in with so much excitement and they start to refer, and then they realize, hang on, the door's shut. What they were expecting is nothing compared to what they are in. And no matter what they do, they can't even explain to friends and family the potential of it. No one wants to listen. And this makes them work. So you can see here in the next one, you can see this guy is working, asking, hustling, posting content, all this stuff, trying to recruit that one person. Even though if that one person does join, they are most probably not going to follow through and work anyway. They are most probably not going to take advantage of the opportunity that you just gave them. So today I'm going to show you how you can get into big networks that will actually work for you. So if you see here, this is you, okay? So this is you. And these are already existing networks out there, already proven to work, already working on something, but it might not be your product, it might not be your program, it might be something totally different, but there's huge networks out there. Now imagine if you could get the leaders of these huge already existing networks. How big could your business grow? But that is nearly impossible. And why is that nearly impossible? Because they already got a network, they are already doing something, and they do not need what you have. They are already sold on their own product, and they already have their own team. The door is shut, okay? So you're just referring one at a time. Your mom, your dad, your friends, your family, someone you met on the internet, someone you met in the cafe. But the people you are referring, the amount of effort that goes into referring or recruiting that one person for so little returns. First, you've got to explain the opportunity. Then you've got to show them how it works. And then you've got to teach them how to do it. So with this tactic I'm going to show you today, it is going to take this off, and it's going to get you getting these. Okay, so it's going to get big networks coming in underneath you. And it doesn't matter if you're a beginner, okay? So don't say you're only new. None of this stuff, because this is a brand new tactic and this works for beginners, okay? So if you're brand new to your whatever it is you are promoting, you can get these big networks with what I'm going to show you. Now all we need is a key, okay? So a key to open the door to their network. So a key to get this person to give you their networks. And that key I'm going to go over today is Webtalk. That way I can get you through the door that's blocking you from getting that huge network that you want, that you've been working so hard to get. So before we start, I'm going to explain why this tactic works, okay? So why this Webtalk tactic actually works. And it's pretty simple, really. Over 90% of marketers are failing, and they are screaming for help. And you are going to be the one helping them. So the demand, as you know, 95% of fail. If you've come into any product or program, you already know that over 95% fail. And even ones with decent sized teams still fail because they can't get their team to actually work and that sort of thing. So over 95% fail, and over 95% probably always will. So we do know there is a high demand out there. So if you think of everyone that's tried online marketing, everyone that's tried multi-level marketing, put them all together. Now, let's take 95% of them and boom, there is your target audience. That's how many people are going to be attracted to you after this. And what this is going to do is you will go from referring your product to being referred from others. So right now it is you talking to a prospect prospect talking to you, one-on-one communication. Sometimes they're trying to refer something when you want them to join your thing, vice versa. Okay, and we're going to take it from this. So from you doing all of this one-on-one hard work stuff that's just not working, it's just taking so long. We're going to take you from here to over here where teams are coming to you. Okay, so you're not approaching teams. Teams will be coming to you and they're going to be coming to you in masses. Now, the thing about this, Webtalk is new, so you are the professional once you learn the next two steps. So the next two slides, once you learn them, you are going to be the professional in Webtalk. So you're going to be the person that can show somebody, remember Webtalk is the key, you're going to be the person that can show somebody how to use the actual key. So you're not just giving the key, you're going to show how to use the key. You're going to learn how to use the key in this presentation. So inside your Webtalk, there's two steps you got to do, and there's two steps you got to be confident on teaching. Now, the first step you've got to do, and that is set up your Webtalk profile. This is very important because there is going to be a mass amount of traffic coming to your Webtalk profile. Now, these are old screenshots. It just makes it easier for me to make up this presentation, saves a bit of time. There is some updates inside Webtalk, so it won't look exactly like this. But what you are going to need to do is set up your profile. Now, this is going to be different for everybody. You don't set it up the same as me, and I don't set it up the same as you. I recommend duplication, but duplication is not copying, okay? So don't get them two things confused. So you want to have this to suit you. You want to have your profile, your Webtalk profile to suit you. So if you are a family person, have it about family, all this sort of stuff. If you are full business, have it full business. It's up to you, whatever you like. You are trying to attract the same people that are like you. So you know what you like, so therefore people that are like you, you know what they like. So have it like that. Have it the way you want it. You're going to put your businesses in, or any websites or whatever you want traffic to go to. You can do that. You can also put links in the description. You can even embed a YouTube channel in your Webtalk profile that can give them an introduction to yourself or your business, wherever you want traffic to go. Now, if you are an online marketer, you've probably already got a team. So anyone that you have already previously helped, make sure you bring them into Webtalk and get them to write your recommendation, because that is also going to be shown on your profile if you choose it to show. So this is what you need to learn, okay, and that is how to set up your profile. So have a play with this, learn this inside Webtalk, get it the way you want it, just so you can show other people and you can help other people do it as well. Now, the second step, so I'll explain this a little bit to you. So when you post in Webtalk, it's pretty much like another social media platform, but it's also another way you can capture more leads. You're not going to get many leads with this, but you are going to be able to capture more. So you put your post in, you can add photos, videos, files, tags, whatever you wish to do in your post, whatever you normally do. Now, I do suggest if you are promoting products, do not just post about your products. Growing your following inside your Webtalk also gives you more leads. So the higher your following is, now these are all old screenshots as well, so it's not like this anymore, but the higher your following is, the more leads you pretty much have. So by posting, let's just say information, help, advice, or some sort of entertainment and nothing to do with your product, will attract you more than your product's going to attract you. A lot of people don't want to just see what you're promoting. They don't want to buy your products all the time. They also want help. They also want entertainment. So being natural on this is very important. If you are going to post your product, try and do it like every third or fifth post. Okay, so give, take, give, take. Now, the more you are given, the bigger you are going to grow and the faster you are going to grow. The more you are trying to take, the slower you are going to grow. So it's up to you how you do it, but if you want to refer, if you want to sell, whatever you're doing, don't do it in every post. A quote every now and again. Some information about what you did that day is good. Anything you'd normally do on Facebook, anything you'd normally do on Instagram, that is the type of style you want to do it inside Webtalk as well. Nothing has changed except a few key things. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about this part, but you can with your post make sure certain people don't see it, or make sure groups don't see it, or follow up with certain people and not others. So you can really get detailed with who actually sees your post if you want to, but if you're like me, you'll most probably have it on public all the time. Now, there is a spotlight feature. Now, what this spotlight feature is an email follow-up as well as a notification on their Webtalk profile. So if they've got the Webtalk app and you press that spotlight, it'll also give them a notification on their phone. And unless they've turned it off from their email, they'll get an email as well to let them know that you posted. But this is only for pro members, so we're not going to get too much into that as well. Now this here part, this is synchronizing your post. So when you actually post inside Webtalk, you can synchronize it to every platform and it will have a preview screen like this. This also seconds as a capture page. Okay, so if somebody clicks here to view your post from another platform and they are not yet a member of Webtalk, this will second as a capture page. So if they sign up through that link, that automatically goes to them other platforms. You also capture them as a potential prospect in your business or whatever you're doing inside Webtalk. Now, the reason why these two parts of Webtalk are very important to understand and be confident to teach, because just them two alone, this is what you actually just taught. Now, this looks confusing here, but knowing them two steps, teaching them two steps, you literally just taught this. So here is your product here in your Webtalk landing page, or it doesn't even have to be there. A lot of people are going to message you that sort of thing, or you might just be posting it every now and again in your feed. But either way, you've got your product, you've got the thing that you are trying to grow right now, whatever you are in, you already have that. But teaching these two steps and doing these two steps yourself, you are pretty much using Webtalk as your landing page, your profile page, your opt-in page, whatever it is. And you're doing that by simply posting on Webtalk every now and again. Now with your post, as I said, you want to give, take. So you're giving value. The more value you give, the more likely others are going to come and follow you from inside the platform and from outside the platform. The more selling you're doing, the more promoting you're doing, the slower you're going to grow. So give, take. Don't just keep taking, because if you keep taking, no one's going to follow you and you're going to get no results. Now, as I said, with the spotlight post, that'll go to emails, notifications, and the app notification. So that's also going to be a continuous follow-up for those that are following you. Now, when you synchronize it, like I showed you with the preview, that goes to all these platforms. So they come into your Webtalk post, that then if they sign up, they're now a potential prospect, and they're going to continuously see your product if you are posting it or if you have it in your Webtalk profile. So you can synchronize it to a lot of other social media platforms, and they are adding more in the future. Okay, I think the next one they're doing is Instagram, so they are adding a lot more in the future. Webtalk also gives you a capture page by itself, which will also bring you traffic. Now, if you want to up your game, you can pay for traffic as well and bring traffic into your Webtalk landing page. So this here overview is pretty much from them two steps, what you literally just taught someone. And that alone, because Webtalk is so new, makes you professional. So why and who to teach? Now so we're keeping it tactical, and knowing who you are approaching, knowing who you want to attract is going to benefit you a lot. Now, when you begin approaching people about Webtalk or teaching Webtalk to others, you must look at every one person as 100 people. This is so important, because if you're not looking at them as 100 people, you are going to stuff it up. Because what tends to happen is people begin thinking referral, sign up, okay? And that's what they're focusing on. And when you are focusing on that, you will come across it as needy, not even deliberately. You will not even know that that is how they're perceiving you, but they are. And it's all because you've got that short-term focus. So don't focus on fast referrals. We want the network, okay? So this one person, they are not the network. So if you are focusing on referring them fast or getting them to sign up to something, you could potentially scare that one person off when they had 100 people in their network that they could have brought to you. And that is what we're all about. We want people to bring more to you. And you're going to understand that very soon. Now, for best results with this method, for the best results, find those with another MLM product that already have a team, okay? It doesn't matter how big their team is. If they've got 2 people that are actually working underneath them in another product, you already know there's 2 potential prospects there that are proven to work. Now, we're not stealing these prospects. These prospects are going to come to you anyway because they always do when you are the one given the most help. Not only that, but that person that you initially invited in will end up coming to you as well. For this to work really good, find people that already have a small team or a larger following or someone that's already got a little network. Now, the next thing, this is very important, you are offering help, not your product. And I've also got yet there because, as you know, when they're in Webtalk, you're going to be following up with your product. You're going to have your product in your profile if you do it that way, or if they message you, they're probably going to end up signing up to your product. But you're not talking about your product yet. Keep your product aside. You can mention it, you can say some things about it, but you're not actually trying hard to recruit them. It is very good for them to know you've got an opportunity if they wish to see it. Yes, let them know. Feel free to let them know you have opportunities if they wish to have a look. But don't actually try hard to recruit yet, because they are going to ask you for it. Okay, so we are offering help, not your product. So we're going to offer them help to do whatever they are doing. Okay, so we're going to offer them help for their product. Now, the help we are giving for their product is them first 2 steps in Webtalk. Okay, so those first 2 steps, the filling out the profile and the posting on Webtalk, we are going to give them Webtalk because Webtalk is not a product to sell. You already know they are trying to sell their own product. You are simply just going to say, I know a way that works really well for me with my products and what I do. I can give you a moment if you like and teach you how I do it. And then you're going to teach them first 2 steps. That's all you're going to do. And the reason why you're teaching them the first 2 steps is to help them sell their own product, be successful in their own product. That's all you got to worry about. They're going to come to your product later. Once you help that one person, now you become value for their team. Okay, and this is what we'll get into. You just help that one person that's already got a small team get results for their product. So what do they want to do? They want to send their team to you so then their team can get results as well. So you have come across so selflessly because you have been so selflessly. You've just been helping. Now you've helped that one person. That one person will bring in their network. I know this for a fact in my own personal recruiting. They will give you access to their already existing proven network, and that is what you want. Now, not all of them are going to be interested in your product, and that does not matter. Okay, you are still going to help them the same, and the reason why is because you are going to get flooded with a lot of people that are going to come to your product. So there is a spelling error there, but if you do take the presentation, you can change that. So what we are essentially doing is we are referring through them, not to them. Okay, so we refer through, not to. We don't refer to a prospect, refer through a prospect. So we are going to show value to that one person, and that one person is going to bring us all we need. Now, once you have access to the networks, act as if, okay? Curiosity will always kill the cat. So we are not referring directly. We are still not referring to the network themselves. We are just acting as if they are already in the network. So for an example of this, I promote Webtalk. The people right now that I am talking to about this are web talkers, but there is a lot of people that are not on Webtalk, and they, from just the start of this, have went down in my description and clicked my Webtalk link and signed up underneath me. Why? Because curiosity got the better of them. They see you delivering value in no matter what, and your product that you are promoting just tends to keep coming up because you are acting as if they are already on it. So when you are giving help to everybody about multi-level marketing or about network marketing, about whatever product it is that you promote, you are giving out information, advice, and help to those that are already on it, but is also going to benefit anyone else if they are to watch it. And if they are watching it to get the benefits, it is consistently coming into their mind. Most sales are made between the 7th and 14th contact. So if your content is so helpful and so good, and they watch it between 7 and 14 times, there is a very, very good chance that they are going to join your product or program, whatever it is you are promoting, whatever it is you are giving help and advice with. Now the next one here, if you have multi-levels, okay, so if your product has multi-levels, recommend the members to follow those in your lower levels. This will increase your chances to have them join your team. Okay, so a lot of you guys will probably focus on level 1. I want to build my level 1. I want to build my level 1. But you can also build your level 2 as well, because it doesn't matter. You are still going to get benefits. It might not be as great, but you're building a team, okay? So when you have an empire underneath you, it doesn't matter about them little results. Trust me, them little results are going to get huge. So by bringing your team in first to Webtalk, so whatever you're promoting, your team already, okay? Your team already, bring them into Webtalk, and then when you begin to go out to other teams, to other products, and they join Webtalk, the best thing about Webtalk, it encourages you to be following 10 people, okay? So when they are saying, I don't know 10 people to follow, you then have a list of 10 people that are underneath you in your line 1, and boom, they're the people that you send your new members inside Webtalk. You send your line 1 to them and say, follow these people, I know these people, these are good people, okay? Now you have got them following 10 people in your one product, and this instantly, if they see the post, gives your product so much social proof, and it also just gave your referral, your level 1, authority. You just literally recommended your level 1 to somebody, giving them instantly more authority, making that new prospect look at your level 1 as someone that knows what they're talking about, someone that is a good person. So you've just helped your level 1 grow, in return helped your level 2, in return helped whoever you just bring into Webtalk that is now going to duplicate what you are doing. So bring your team first, okay? So that's what we just pretty much went over. Now the next step is duplication. So duplication is so important, especially if you're bringing a team. Now the reason why I suggest duplicating this exact method that I'm teaching you right now, that I'm doing right now, is because if you are watching this and you were referred to me from someone else, it is working. If you've seen this in my Webtalk feed, it is working. If someone else is using this right now, it is working. If you gave me contact with your network, it is working. So if any of these things, and I could probably come up with so many more examples, but if any of these 4 things here happened right now with me and you, whoever is watching, this tactic is working. So to put it simply, do what works. So this is working today. From today, this is a new age generation. Things change. No one looks at email anymore. No one signs into opt-in pages. People are scared of these things. People have the impression, hang on, I got burned last opportunity I joined. So a lot of these old tactics do not work anymore. You can go and pay $5,000 to some high-ticket influencer, fake guru fella, to get the same training that just doesn't work anymore, or you can try something new and do it first, because being first to an opportunity, being first to a platform like this gives you a lot of benefits, because not only that, give it a years down the track, you might have taught them these 2 things, but you are going to be so professional at promoting on Webtalk because you were one of the first. Everyone will be lining up your door to do it, okay? Even if it doesn't work anymore, you have still proven it, okay? So what I'm saying now is working today. And I'll tell you right now, if I was to be selling a course for 10 grand 5 years down the track, I'd be a fake guru, because what I'm saying right now works today. It most probably won't be the same 5-10 years down the track. It's going to evolve. Everything evolves online. And that's why most of the tactics you've been taught that you've been trying to do are not working. Even if you went and paid $5,000 or whatever you paid for that high ticket, it's not working. Why? Because it's outdated. So this works today. So put it simply, duplicating this will work today. To 2021, if you are watching this in 2023, it might not be working anymore, and you might want to come to my profile or someone else's profile, whoever referred you to this, to see what the new tactics are. Now, one last reason why I do recommend duplicating this tactics as well, this is why I kind of stick to it a lot myself. Now, these are also old screenshots. Reason being is because it's so much easier to use my old screenshots than it is to make up whole new slides. So that's why you can see July 2020. The date of actually recording this is March 2021. So the last reason is Webtalk also pays you. Okay, so they're going to pay you completely for free if you are doing this method. Now, what are they paying you for? They are paying you for ad revenue generated from you and those you bring in. So if you do end up getting a big network and they duplicate you, you could get a lot of money just from ad revenue. Also, they're going to pay you 10% of premium features. So Webtalk is a bit like LinkedIn, a bit like YouTube. You can upgrade if you want extra features. Okay, so if someone does upgrade underneath you, you get 10% of the features purchased from anyone that you bring in to the platform. So that's another bonus there. You also get commission for any new products or service added in the future that your referrals purchase, and that's going to be shared with you as well. So for example, if you're bringing in network marketers, they're most probably used to running ads on Facebook and stuff. Webtalk is bringing an ad platform where people can run ads on Webtalk as well. So if someone is to run ads underneath you that you have bring into Webtalk, you're also going to get a commission from the ads that they have purchased. And soon there'll be $5 for any active members that you bring in. So there is another bonus coming soon where you're going to get $5 for anyone that you've already brought in and anyone that you bring in down the future. But that's coming soon. It's not out yet. So it's not out the time of March, but it's probably going to be out next month. And you'll begin earning these commissions as soon as you enroll and complete your profile. So when you enroll Webtalk, do all that stuff and complete your profile like the first 2 steps I showed you, you will instantly be earning. So just to give you an understanding of what this is, I'm just going to go into this. Now I've got these yellow bits circled because pro members get the 5 levels, but you, when you first come in, you get these 2 for free. So you get any ad revenue you generate and any ad revenue those underneath you generate as well. And you also get pro commissions. And these were the future products I was talking about that are coming soon. Now this is just 4 of them. There is a lot more than 4. Now with this here area, if you are pro on Webtalk, you get this area. You're not buying 5 levels, okay? So do not think that you are buying 5 levels. What is happening is because Webtalk is early, they are giving early adopters an extra 5 levels if they buy the features. So if they buy the extra features, the pro upgrades on Webtalk, they're going to give you this as well, just because you're an early adopter and it's something they're doing to say thank you. So not everyone is going to be able to get 5 levels, but if you're seeing this in 2021, chances are you can get these 5 levels. If not, you've probably only got the 1 level. So I do recommend taking advantage of this, but this is entirely up to you. So now it's just time to take action. Now it's up to you. That's the end of this presentation, but really duplicating this is key. So exactly what I am doing with you, you want to do it as well, okay? And with your content, it's so important to think of everyone as if they're already in your network. And the reason why you want to think of everyone, even if they're not, is because you're going to give more value to your network. You're going to help your network more than you are a complete stranger. So think of that complete stranger as if they are in your network. Give them the same help that you would your network as well. And curiosity will always kill the cat. They're going to begin to connect with everyone else that's in your network. They're going to be around you guys all the time. They're always going to be coming to you for more information. Then they're going to be thinking, well, where are they getting this information from? Where are they getting this help from? How come this company is getting so much help? Maybe I want to join it too. Curiosity will always kill the cat. So with that said, take action. It's all up to you. And I'll see you on the next one.